So I'm not doing this because this is like my favorite book in the Bible. It's not my it's not the first book I ever read or anything. Really, I haven't even read it, or I haven't read it prior to this. Like I've read it in the past. It's been probably years. Don't mind the bags, and I'm pretty tired. I haven't gotten a whole lot of sleep the past few days. But I was praying, and well, I felt God told me to read James chapter 1. And really, James is not a big book. Like that's all it is. It's those two pages, and that page. That's it. It's not a big book by any means. And well, I felt the need to read it. God doesn't usually give me a whole lot of instruction, but when He does, I try to listen. And I know He told me to read this. Sorry, I just ate dinner. And He told me to post it. So, here we are. I'll probably just read chapter 1 unless I feel like I should keep reading. So, we'll see. James, oh yeah, by the way, I'm reading in Old King James. So, waterproof Bible. But before I start, and it's King James. That's why it's going to sound weird to normal folks. I've read the Bible in New King James. This is the Bible that I had here, so this is what we're going to read. James, a servant of God, our Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her own perfect work, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted, but the rich in that he is made low. Because all the flower of the grass he shall pass away. For the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof fallen, and the grace of the fashion of it perished. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to him that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempt he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then, when lust has conceived, it brings forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, brings forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and comes down from the Father of lights, with wisdom, whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man works not the righteousness of God. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and whoever lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive the meekness of engrafted word, which is to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightward forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not forgettable, hearing, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceives his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and the widows, their affliction, and keep himself unspotted from the word. And that's it. 8 minutes. Am I a slow reader? Some of the words in here definitely throw me off half the time. That's why I went with the New King James and NLT, New King James, and ESV are the ones that I usually read. But I figured if I try to read through all of the King James, it's gonna like slow me down, and I have to like think about the words a little more, because like what's a good verse to like point out? There was one in particular like I was thinking of when I was reading through it. It was one of the ones I stumbled on. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the grafted word, which is able to save your souls. The word superfluidly just threw me off, and whatnot. What is that? Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. basically saying give up sin and follow the word. That's all it's saying. I mean, it's saying more, a little more than that. Like it's saying with meekness, which in modern definition means um, passive or whatnot, but it really means to have a sword and keep it sheathed. I was looking for this screen. Yeah, I don't know if you guys got anything out of that. I just figured I'd read it, post it, because that's what I feel like I was told to do. Is this a test or does somebody need this? I don't know. God bless.